All right, guys, we've got a brand new chapter on probability. Now, this is usually a fun chapter to be in class, and we do some activities, and we actually pull and do some of the different probability problems together as a class, but seeing we're not together, this is going to have to make do. What I would do is turn to page 714. Remember, you can pause the video so you can grab your workbook, turn to page 714, and I would go ahead and try this with me. I am going to change some things just to make it a little bit easier in this chapter. We are going to focus just on the fraction form. Therefore, I'm going to say we're going to cross off percent and decimal. If we would be at school, I would make you guys work on this. But being that we're not, we're going to just focus on the fraction. It says a tile or a letter tile is chosen randomly. Find the probability of each event. Write each answer as a fraction. So we're only going to write them as a fraction. So the probability, again, pretend these are all in a bag. I can't see them. They're all the same size, and I'm going to randomly choose one out. What is the probability of picking a letter D? So first off, with probability, the bottom number is how many total options are there. So including the D, we're going to count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there are 9 tiles. And then how many of the tiles are a D? And that is only 1. And so if I could, I would reduce it. I can't, I'd leave it like this. Now today, guys, when you type it into Google Forms, you're going to type it as this. 1, then you're going to hit the backslash. I think it's the one with the question mark on it. So you're going to hit the backslash and then hit 9. And that's how you're going to type in your fractions for this chapter. The next question, sometimes kids get confused by the wording. It says the probability of an S, a V, or an L. So I always say, think about like you can win $1 million if you pick an S, a V, or an L. It doesn't have to be all of them. You just want to know what's your probability of that happening, one of those letters. So there are a total of 9 letters. So that hasn't changed. It's still a 9. And then how many S's, V's, and L's are there? So there's a V, an S, and an L, and there's no duplicate. So there are 3 ways for me to win my $1 million. Now, this is not reduced, so I'm going to reduce. So divide by 3, and I end up with 1. Whoops, I'll show you 1/3. However, when we type it into your Google form, I want you to write 1/3. The last one here, the probability of not pulling a D. So think of this again. I can win $1 million if I pick anything but a D. So how many other options are there for me to win as long as I don't pick a D? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 8 tiles that do not have a D. There's still 9 total tiles. I cannot reduce this. So when I type it in my on Google Forms, I'm going to type 1 backslash, just kidding, 8 backslash 9.